Hello student, welcome back. Today we will do a few questions on inverse trigonometric function. These are very important questions. Okay, you try to clear the concept how to do this type of questions. Generally you see when we do the different questions of inverse trigonometric function, sometime if directly if it is possible to apply any formula, first you see that whether it is possible to apply any formula or not. If possible, then apply the formula first. Okay, otherwise if it is not possible to apply any formula directly, then you try to convert them into trigonometry so that the formulas of trigonometry can be used. Now you see here the first question I had given you, proof that. All the questions I will do proof that. So together I have written here. So first one, sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of y is equal to sine inverse of x into under root of 1 minus y square plus y into under root of 1 minus x square. Similarly, I had given here the formula of sine inverse of x minus sine inverse of y, which is equal to sine inverse of x into under root of 1 minus y square minus y into under root of 1 minus x square. You see, similar here negative sign. Here also the everything will be same. If positive is here, here we have to give positive, and if it is negative, you have to put here negative sign. Same in the case of question number 3, cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y, that is equal to cos inverse of x into y minus under root of 1 minus x square into under root of 1 minus y square. One more thing here, if you want, you can combine this together, and within the same under root you can write down 1 minus x square into 1 minus y square also. Now this is the difference, cos inverse of x minus cos inverse of y. These two questions are similar, but here it is positive, this is negative. So this will be equal to cos inverse of first term similar with the previous xy, this is negative. If there is positive, we have the answer in the negative. If negative is there, we have positive here. Xy under root of 1 minus x square into 1 minus y square. Now we see in all these questions, then if you remember your formulas of inverse trigonometric function, then no direct formula can be used here. Is not it? You just see one by one, only 7 formulas you have got, which I had given already. So those formulas here directly cannot be applied. That's why we'll try to convert them into trigonometry so that we can apply the formula of trigonometry. That for that purpose, sine inverse of x, we name it as say sine inverse of x equal to a. Okay, then by definition of inverse trigonometric function, x equal to what? X equal to sine a. Now we see x and y are two independent variable. One cannot be obtained from the other. That's why you have to name this as different variable. Sine inverse of y, that's why I name it as b. That give you y is equal to sine b. Hope you understand these things. Now you see, I just go to the first question, okay. So first you have name it as this thing is very important. Try to listen carefully. I have given the name of this function as a and this as b. Okay, that means your left hand side become a plus b. Now say your right hand side, right? So right hand side we need sine inverse. Forget about these variables. Variables will come directly. So since it is sine inverse is required, that's why I suppose that this sine inverse bring to this left side. Initially we have a and b. This become sine of a plus b. Is not it? Again I repeat. I name it as a and this as b. Okay, it become a plus b. Since I want the answer in terms of sine inverse and our aim is to convert into trigonometry, is not it? So suppose I bring this to the left side, it becomes sine. So left side becomes sine of a plus b, right? So sine of a plus b, if you use the formula of sine of a plus b, then easily we obtain this answer. Hope you understand how to select which formula you have to use. So I am using here sine of a plus b formula. What is your sine of a plus b formula? The formula is sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. Okay. You have here sine a and sine b is there. But you don't have cos a and cos b. But we know that there is a relation between sine and cos. What is that relation? Sine square a plus cos square a is equal to 1. Okay. So sine square a plus cos square a is equal to 1. This is known to you. You know sine. Your aim is to get cos. So I keep cos on the left side, bring sine to the right side. Then we get cos square A is equal to 1 minus sin square A. Okay, then what is the value of cos A? Is under root of 1 minus sin square A. We consider here the result as a in the first quadrant. That's why I'm giving positive sign. So from here, we can write down what is cos A. Cos A is under root 1. Sin square A value is known to you, that is x. So you will have here x square. So you see, from sin A, we got the value of cos A. Similarly, from sin B, easily we can get the value of cos B. What will be your cos B? These steps here I am not writing. Directly I go to this one because this is a very simple preliminary formulas. It is known to you all. So cos B is equal to what? Under root of 1 minus sin square B. That gives you cos B is equal to, put the value of sin square B, it's what? Root over 1 minus y square. So you see, you have the result, you are going to use the result sin of A plus B, where I have to use sin A cos B cos A sin B, and all the values we have obtained. So simply substitute it. Here you see, since I know it earlier that in this formula I required cos A and cos B also, so here I have done these things previously before doing the or before using the formula. Okay, so here you see sin A value substitute, that is x. What is cos B? Under root of 1 minus y square plus cos A. Cos A is equal to what? Cos A value is root over 1 minus x square into y. So you see, you required the answer in terms of x, y, and you have got it. Right? You see, you can compare it. You have this one. X into under root of y square plus y into under root of x square. I can change the position. Okay, then I bring this sign to the left side. Here, if you want, you can write down sin of A plus B. Then bringing sign to the left side, you will have what? Sin inverse is on the right side, then become sin inverse of x into this portion. On the left side, only A and B will be left. Now you put the value of A and B. What is your A? You have already considered. What is A? Just a minute. Okay, your A is sin inverse of A and B is sin inverse of y. So substitute it. Sin inverse of x plus sin inverse of y is equal to sin inverse of x into under root of 1 minus y square plus y into under root of 1 minus y. And this completes the proof of first question. Hope you understand. Similar type of few questions again I'll discuss here. Let us go to the next one. Next one, you see, you have here sin inverse of x minus sin inverse of y. That is equal to sin inverse of x into under root of 1 minus y square minus y into under root of 1 minus x square. So here you see it is similar with the previous one, only the symbol is different. What is the difference between both the question? The first one is your positive and the second one is your negative. So here the substitution is also same with the first one. Okay, so again you don't have to do the substitution. Since we don't have to do the substitution because it is similar with the previous one, so let us proceed to the next question. So you see in the next question you have on the left side, I have substituted this is A and B, that's why I am writing all these things together. This portion is for both A1 and 2. Okay, so here also I have to give the name of the function as sin inverse of x equal to A, this is as B. As earlier, that gives you x equal to sin A and y is equal to sin B. Okay, so as we know, this becomes then A minus B. If I bring it to the left side, it becomes sin of A minus B. Hopone na hoy tumaleke bhabi loa je etu jodi tumaleke left side ole anila haten tetia etu to already A minus B ase, tamane etu ki hoy jabo sin of A minus B hobo, ar sin of A minus B formula tumaleke already paisa ki hoy sin A cos B minus cos A sin B hoy ne nohoy. Eta ami hetur karone ami janu cos A cos B lage, he karone agortur dhorone ami ako cos A uliai lelo. Cos A mane root over under root 1 minus sin square and cos A is equal to root over 1 minus x square. Similarly, cos B is equal to what? Cos B is equal to root over under root 1 minus y square. Now, I am just using the formula here. So, your formula is now sin of A plus A minus B. Use the formula, substitute their values, then bring this sign to the right side. Okay, then substitute back what is A and B because these are you have substituted. Originally, it's not present. Your answer must be in terms of x and y. So, what is your A? Sin inverse of x, and what is your B? Sin inverse of y. Okay, then this is equal to x sin inverse of x into under root of y 1 minus y square and minus y into under root of 1 minus x square. Is this clear? Now let us see for the third question. Your third question, you will see third and the fourth substitution is same. Hope you understand it. So I'll name here this as A and this as B. Okay, then it become a plus b. Cos, if I bring to the left side, it become cos of a plus b. That means here we can obtain this answer by using cos of a plus b formula. Similarly, this one can be obtained by using cos of a minus b formula. Okay, let us see. Here we see, first I have substituted cos inverse of x equal to a, that gives you x equal to cos a, cos inverse of y equal to b. By definition of inverse function, y equal to cos b. Okay, now sine is equal to what? Root over 1 minus cos square b, because cos is known, so you write down this in terms of sine. Cos. Then put the value of cos, that is 1 minus x square. Similarly, sin b is equal to root over 1 minus sin square b, that is equal to root over 1 minus y square. Here I am writing the formula first. Just to know it that what are the required different terms of trigonometry we have to find, that's why. Okay, you may write down it. You may write down here also. So as I have write down already in the first line, as a first line, so I bring it to this from 1, and cos of a plus b, substitute cos a. What is cos a? Cos a is x, cos b is y. Sin a, sin b, sin a is this much, and sin b is this one. Okay, so we have got this line. After getting that, this one is a plus b, I bring it to the right side, it becomes cos inverse of xy into under root of 1 minus x square into 1 minus y square. Okay, then substitute back cos inverse of x and cos inverse of y. This is your proof of this third. Similarly, for the fourth one, substitution is same. Formula is what? Cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. We know in case of negative, difference of the term, in case of cos we have here positive. So again substitute as earlier, cos a is x, cos b is y. Then similarly, sin a is what? Under root of 1 minus y square and y. And bring it to the left side and substitute back. This completes the proof of these 4 questions. Okay, sometimes you see this I have done by taking x and y as variable. But sometimes these things are present as a number also. And not only both of them are sine or both of them are cos. Sometimes in terms of cot, tan. Then also we can use the same procedure. But it is, you try to clear which formula of trigonometry you are going to use, that you try to clear. তোমালোকে সোৱা এটো যে অকল যে দুইটা sin sin বা cos cos থাকিব এনেকুৱা নহয়, কেতিয়াবা sin cos mix কে থাকে, কেতিয়াবা sin cos থাকিব বা tan উলিয়াব লাগিব, তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কোৱেশ্চন থাকে। তেতিয়া আমি চাব লাগিব সাবস্টিটিউশন কি কৰিম আৰু কি ফৰ্মুলা ইউজ কৰিম। হা, তাৰ পিছত তোমালোকে কৰিব পাৰিবা। মই তেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ কেইটামান নিউমাৰিকেল কোৱেশ্চনছ কৰি দিছো সোৱা। তোমালোকৰ বুকৰ কোৱেশ্চনছ হয়, অল দিস কোৱেশ্চনছ আৰ ফ্ৰম NCERT টেক্সটবুক, এক্সাৰসাইজ chapter 2, exercise 2.1, 2.2 and miscellaneous. All these questions I am doing together. Okay, মই chapter wise তোমালোকক কৰি মানে number wise কৰি যোৱা নাই, একে ধৰণৰ questions বোৰ একেলগে কৰি দিছো যাতে তোমালোকৰ বুজি পোৱাত সুবিধা হয়। কিন্তু ultimately তোমালোকৰ মই textbookৰ questions বুলিয়ে কৰিছো। হা, so it is next one. Okay, here you see next question, one more question of different here in terms of variable I had done. After that I will do that type of questions. Okay, so here you see, show that sin inverse of x equal to cos inverse of under root of 1 minus x square, tan inverse of x into under root of 1 minus x square, cot inverse of root over 1 minus x square by x, sec inverse of 1 by 1 minus under root of 1 minus x square, and cosec inverse of 1 by x. So you see, that means how to convert sin inverse in terms of cos inverse, tan inverse, cot inverse, sec inverse, and cosec inverse. This is the procedure. So first you see the simplest of all, that is sin inverse. You name it as A and convert it. That give you x equal to sin A. So you see, here I am just using this portion and we'll go to substitute. That is one of another method. তোমালোকে যেটো বহুৱাই লোৱা হেতু বহাইও কেতিয়াবা অংকটোত কৰিব পাৰা। আগৰটো পাৰিলা হেতেন তেনেকে। Cos inverse of under root of 1 minus x square, I'll go to substitute it. Cos inverse keep as it is. What is x? X means sin square A. I convert into trigonometry. 1 minus sin square means cos square. What is under root of cos square is cos A. And already we know what is the value of cos inverse of cos x. Inverse trigonometry. Cos inverse and cos, or cos of cos inverse, both gives you what? A. And what is A? Sin inverse of x. That's completed. Similarly, cosec inverse. Cosec inverse of 1 by x. Cosec inverse means what? Cosec inverse of 1 by sin A. X means sin A, right? And 1 by sin A means cosec A. Cosec inverse of cosec A is equal to what? A. A means sin inverse of A, right? So we have done two parts. Now go to tan inverse. Put the value of x. What is x? Sin A. So this is sin A by under root of 1 minus sin square A. Under root of 1 minus sin square A means what? Cos square A. So outside root it become cos A. This is sin A by cos A. Sin A by cos A is equal to what? Tan A. And tan inverse of tan A is A. A means sin inverse of x. and rest we can got the reciprocal. You have one result in inverse trigonometry now. If what, that is what, tan inverse x equal to cot inverse 1 by x, cot inverse x equal to tan inverse 1 by x, tan and cos, sec inverse x equal to cosec inverse of 1 by x, or cosec inverse x equal to sec inverse of 1 by x. Okay, oh, sorry, sec inverse of x equal to cos inverse of x, and cos inverse of x equal to sec inverse of 1 by x. হয় নে? সেইটো আমি ফৰ্মুলা এপ্লাই কৰিছোঁ. So cot inverse of x. Cot inverse of x can be written as tan inverse of 1 by x. So tan inverse of 1 by x means what? Reciprocal. Okay, and this we have already done. This is equal to what? Sin inverse of x. Similarly, sec inverse of x. Sec inverse of 1 by x. Sec inverse of 1 by x can be written as what? Cos inverse of x. And this is equal to sin inverse. So hence put the result. In different ways also you can do the solution. Now, তোমালোকক মই অকণমান আগতে কোৱাৰ ধৰণৰ আমি নিউমাৰিকেল কুৱেশ্যনছ কেইটামান কৰোঁ ইয়াতে। এতিয়া চোৱা, প্ৰথম কুৱেশ্যনটো হৈছে প্ৰুফ ডেট হয় cos inverse of 4 by 5 plus cos inverse of 12 by 13 is equal to cos inverse of 33 by 65. So here also this is cos, and answer also required in terms of cos. So hope you understand how to do. Yes, you have to name it as A and this as B. Convert into trigonometry. That is cos inverse of 4 by 5 equal to A. That is cos A is equal to 4 by 5. Cos inverse of 12 by 13 equal to B. Cos B is equal to 12 by 13. Then you have to get the answer as cos inverse. So cos inverse, if I bring it to this side, it becomes cos of A plus B. And you know the formula of cos of A plus B. What is that? Cos A cos B, sin A sin B. If plus is there, my middle term is negative. And if negative is there, then middle term is positive. So sin A, I have value find out. Sin A is equal to under root of 1 minus cos square A. Under root of, what is cos square A? Is 4 by 5. 4 by 5 whole square. This is 1 minus, taking LCM, this is 25. 16 by 25. 25 is your LCM. So it will be 25 minus 16. 25 minus 16 is equal to 9. 9 by 25, that is equal to what? 3 by 5. And similarly, sin inverse of B. Calculation part I had not shown here because it's a simple numbers. Okay, so cos inverse of B, that is equal to what? Root over under root of 12 by 13 whole square. 12 by 13 whole square means what? 144 by 169. Taking LCM 169, it will become 169 minus 144. Okay, this will be root over 25 by 69. So 25 is 5 and 169 is the square root of this is 13. So we have got all the values. Now let us use the formula. We have this one, cos of A plus B is equal to what? Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Substitute their different values. Cos A value is equal to what? 4 by 5 substituted. Cos B 12 by 13. Sin A is 3 by 5. Sin B 5 by 13. Okay, to the calculation, 65 is your LCM. This is 48 minus 15, that is equal to 33. So if I bring cos to the calculation is done. So after that you bring cos to the right side, that become cos inverse of this one. Substitute back what is A and B. Hope you understand the method. Okay, similar thing we have understand. Now you see in this question, cos, sin and answer required in terms of sin. Little bit different. Here the given terms are different. This is, you are naming it as A and this as B. It become A plus B. Since the answer required in terms of sin inverse, so you take the formula of sin. Got it? Okay. So I name it as A. This become cos A is equal to 12 by 13. Sin inverse of B, 3 by 5. That is equal to 5. So sin B is equal to 3 by 5. Then we find out the value of sin A. That is 5 by 13. And cos B. You know the procedure now. That's why I'm just giving you what is the value we have got. But remember, this is a very important thing. Which formula you are going to use? This you have named it as A. This as B. Since sin is required, so you have to use the formula of sin of A plus B. Sin of A plus B sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Substitute their values. What is sin A? Sin A value you have got it 5 by 13. Cos B is what? 4 by 5. Cos A is what? This one 12 by 13 and this is 3 by 5. So doing the calculation we have got it 56 by 65. Then you bring sin to the right side, it becomes 56 by 65. Then back the value of, put the value of this A and B. This complete the proof. Now sometime what happen? Sin, cos and this is again a little bit different question. Sin, cos and tan. On the right side they are present, some of this. So let us name this as A and this as B. Okay, it become AB. But on the right side I need tan. So since we require tan, so what we'll do? Tan of A plus B formula we are going to use. So first you sin inverse is equal to A, that gives you sin A equal to 5 by 13. Cos inverse of 3 by 5 equal to B, that gives you cos B equal to 3 by 5. Okay. So as we know this, you have to get tan. So tan means we need sine and cos both. So sine A is there, cos A you have to find. What is cos A? Use the procedure, same procedure, 12 by 13. Sine B is equal to what? Root over 1 minus cos square B, that is 4 by 5. Then tan A, what is tan A? Sine A by cos A. Substitute the values. Sine A is 5 by 13 and cos A is equal to what? 12 by 13. 13 cancel out. What is left? 5 by 12. Then similarly tan B. Tan B is sine B by cos B. So sine B is 4 by 5 and cos B is 3 by 5. 5 cancel out. 4 by 3 is the value. Then substitute, use the formula of tan of A plus B as I told you earlier. What is the formula of tan of A plus B? Tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. Put the values. What is tan A? Tan A you have got 5 by 12. Tan B is 4 by 3. 1 minus 5 by 12, 4 by 3. Okay. The numerator we are going to take LCM. It is what? 12. So you have to multiply it by 1, that is 5, and this by 4. 4 4s are 16. Here it is multiplied. We'll have what? 36. So LCM will be 36. So 36 minus 20. Do the calculation and you will have what? 63 by 16. So A plus B, if I write down this A plus B, bring this 10 to the right side, it becomes 63 by 16. Then back the values of, put the value of side A and B. This completes the result. Okay. So this way we can do this type of question. তোমালোকক মই এটা টাইপৰ question ক'লো আৰু question তোমালোকক মই next video discuss কৰিম. Thank you.